Good evening, parents. I'm Miss Daquita, and I'll be your child's pre-K teacher for this school year. First of all, I want to say thank you for coming out to this meeting today. Thank you for being able to participate on behalf of your child. At this time, I would like to shed light on two important teaching tools that may be overlooked but essential to your child's educational and learning experience. Phonological and phonemic awareness are two fundamental tools your child needs to master in order to be accelerated readers and phenomenal writers. Phonological awareness is noticing and playing with words, rhymes, and syllables they hear in everyday speech. Phonological awareness is the foundation for learning to read. It also means that after a child recognizes rhyming words, they start to come up with rhyming words of their own. Once they can identify the number of syllables in a word, they begin to break down words apart of syllables and sounds by listening rather than clapping. Phonological awareness is a vital set of skills that allows us to learn how to read. It skills provides the children with the means to access a written form, phonics. You might know phonics as the sound of letter combination used to represent words. Phonological skills include rhyming, alliteration, sound and word discrimination, onset rhyme, phonic awareness, and also syllabification, meaning of syllable segmenting and blending. Phonic awareness is also a part of phonological awareness. It's like the umbrella set of what we're going to jump next into. Once your child has really fully understand and has grasped the understand knowledge of phonological awareness, it is going to make it easier for them to master phonemic awareness. Phonological awareness is the first part as to what a child needs to understand, such as rhyming. When a child learns to rhyme, they need to understand that it doesn't matter what the beginning of the word begins with. It's all about the ending. For instance, ball and mall. Your child will understand that the ALL is what makes the whole word rhymes. Ball and mall, something that rhyme. Can and fan rhyme. They will understand that the AN sound is what makes the word rhyme, not the F and not the letter C. It all bases off the ending of the word. The ending sound is the sound that we're looking for to understand if it rhymes. As if I can say, do ball and can rhyme? No, it does not rhyme because they do not end. They does not have the same ending. So no, they do not rhyme. Phonemic awareness deals with phonemes. It is also the ability to hear and manipulate sounds orally, refers to the ear of hearing and orally through the mouth of speaking. No print is involved when you're learning to do phonemic awareness. And all you gotta do is just ride along with me with this packet. And this packet is basically a guideline of literacy skills we're going to be going over, and it also attached at the bottom you're going to have activities that's going to tie into each literacy concept that is going to be able to help them at home and at school. And also I attached a cheat sheet. We all love cheat sheets, especially when they make it simple and easier for us to teach our children. Our cheat sheet is going to cover the skills we need to be teaching our children in order to understand phonological and phonemic awareness skills. As your child begins to master each block of rhyme awareness and construction, alliteration, sound of the word discrimination, syllable segment, syllable blending, onset rhyme blending, onset rhyme segment, individual phoneme isolation, beginning, middle, and final. Once your child has mastered each box, I'm going to check off everything your child has mastered. This will allow you to know how much your child has progressed, and as well as I myself to know how much my students has progressed. Keeping this tracking chart is going to help them understand, okay, well, I accomplished this goal. Yes, it's time to go ahead and move forward to something else. Yes, I have accomplished this goal. It's going to just keep them motivated. When a child understands that they have all those checks, no red marks, they know that they're on the ball, that they're doing what they need to do in order, to learn the skills they need to learn in order to move forward and participate more. Okay, for one literacy skill, we have print concept. Concept of print refers to awareness of how to print, such as a book. Simple as that. It allows the children to understand the reading process to take place, including understanding the print to convey a message. When we're reading a book, we know that a message is behind whatever we're reading. So a great activity for print concept will be a read aloud. A read aloud consisting of me, myself, reading a book aloud to my students, along with answering questions, and as a response of answers to give me feedback for them to understand that, okay, hey, Miss D reading this book, I understand her, I know where she's coming from, I know what these words mean that she's pointing out. Say, for instance, if I'm reading Little Red Riding Hood, okay, I'm reading Little Red Riding Hood, I'm putting emphasis on the word eat or on the word ate. Once they see that I'm putting emphasis on those two such words, it's going to make it so much easier for them to say, I know what that word means. That word is eat. Or if I show them a note card that say S-I-T, that's considered a tier 1 word, sit. If I just show this card without me actually saying the word sit, they say, oh, that means sit. I need to go sit in my spot. That's when you know that they see the word, they understand the word, and they know what the word means, so they're going to act upon the word. Okay, we have letter naming. Letter naming is basically understanding each alphabet, meaning, okay, that is the letter M. I know it's the letter M because the letter N makes the sound. So that's a great activity. A letter hunt. You placing letters around the classroom, and okay, I tell them, okay, we need to go find the letter that makes the sound. That is letter L. Which one of my friends can go around the classroom and find the letter L? Excuse me. Vocabulary. Before any child can learn to read, the child must understand words visually. As I was saying about the word sit. Instruction in specific words to enhance the comprehension of text containing those words. Instruction is independent word learning strategies and word activities to motivate and enhance learning. The best activity that can tie into vocabulary would have to be the memory game. A child is all about memory, recalling information, remembering when, remembering how, remembering what we did this, remember when we played this. So memory game is the best game for this particular activity. For instance, with this game, I will have to place words on such objects. Like, say for instance, I have this book. This is the book. I'm going to, on a note card, write the word book. Place the word book on a book. Okay, like I have a small refrigerator sitting next to me. On the refrigerator, I'm going to write refrigerator on a note card. Here's the tricky part. I'm going to allow my kids to put their head down for 10 seconds, just 10 seconds, and I'm going to scramble these words around. Then, once I scramble the words around, I'm going to say out loud, 1, 2, 3, heads up, whose memory is the best with luck. They're going to look around, scan the classroom. As they're scanning the classroom, they're going to notice, hey, on this object, it had the word book, but book is over there on the wall. So they are going to realize that the wall is not a book. This is a book. So that card needs to come off the wall and go to this object, because this object is the book, not the wall. Say, for instance, we have the note card of refrigerator written on the refrigerator, but I took that note card and I went and put it on the desk. The refrigerator is not a desk. They will have to understand that they need to take that card off the desk and go put it on the refrigerator. Once they've done that, they have mastered the skill understanding that they know what word means what object. Listening. Student learns to listen. Speaking learns to listen and speak as a form of communicating with others, and they also learn to listen as they hear. So they always have a listening ear. That's why it's extremely important when speaking. We speak in complete sentences. We speak with proper grammar. We speak to the best of our abilities, because they are learning are for us. We are the mother tongue. We at home, parents, mothers, I'm a parent. So I try my best to speak in a term of like using the correct word grammar. Instead of saying ain't, I say we're not going, just so they know how to talk and speak properly around others away from home. Okay, for this activity, it's called Tell a Friend. Tell a friend a story simply means I'm going to come up with a topic. I can say my topic could be about a car racing down the road. So I'm going to tell this story to one of my friends. My friends have to pass this same story on to the next friend, so on and so forth. The story that I started off with must end at the end of the line. This means that they listen, they carried the story on, and the story means at the end of the line. However, if it did not go like that, you have to start all over again with a new topic. This way, it allows them to actually sit, take a moment, open their ears, and say, okay, it's time for me to listen. I have to listen thoroughly. I have to pay attention and listen to what my teacher is saying. Speaking. The ability to speak in front of others and clearly be heard and understood as a way of expressing their feelings and concerns. Speaking can be a little shy, for some students who are shy, who can't speak in front of crowds. But I feel like to open that door for students, allow them to do a show and tell. Allow them to bring an object that they're comfortable with at home to school to share with their friends. Each child will have that moment to get in front of their peers and explain to us why this object is so important to them, why they love this object so much, why is this object their favorite. It could be a pillow, it could be a blanket, an action figure, a baby doll. It does not matter what it is. They're allowed to bring it to school and express how they feel about this certain object to their friends. Comprehension. Students comprehend was simple and directly to the point, making connections. When kids connect what they heard, they know. When kids connect to what they've heard, you know that we're on the right track. And they can take the real world and spin it into what we saying in class. I had their attention. You go ahead and flip to the next page. For this activity, we will engage in a read aloud of their choice. Once the story has been read to all the students, they are going to, on their own, illustrate a picture of what was read. Say, for instance, we read a book about a storm cloud on a stormy day and then the flowers came out, the flowers bloomed. Okay, that's fine. When they draw their picture, my main concern I'm looking for is the weather. If the book was about the weather, I want to see the picture representing the weather. I want to see trees blowing. I want to see wind. I want to see rain. They want to draw a tornado or hurricane. That's what I want to see. When they draw that picture, that's what I'm looking for, because that allows me to understand that they have comprehended the story that we have read. It can be about fancy Nancy. Whatever happened in this book, I want them to be able to illustrate a picture as what's to happen. If it's a book about being a princess, draw me a princess, draw me a castle, draw me a prince. Allow me to understand that you know what we're doing and what the book was about. Okay. So those are a few literacy skills that we're going to cover throughout the year. And those are some activities that we're going to go through to help increase the learning and plus keep it fun within the classroom as well. For students with exceptional needs, they also can participate in this activity, but they're going to have a little more leeway and a little more one-on-one if needed. If not, if they can comprehend and grasp the concept, hey, I'm all for it. That's fine. I love that. But doing a read aloud, if they cannot grasp the concept in that moment, that's perfectly fine. They can listen to the book on audio until they fully understand, okay, well, hey, I know what this book is about. I'm ready to draw my picture. Totally fine. Say, for instance, for the memory game, if they would like to have their own personal index cards with the word and the picture of what the word represents of the object, that's totally fine with me as well. Whatever makes learning easier for my students, I'm all for it. I'm not here to make learning difficult. I'm not here to make learning hard. I'm not here to make learning stressful. I'm not here to make learning not to be a great education experience. I'm here to teach, educate, conquer, accomplish, achieve every learning goal that your child needs to achieve by the time they get ready to go ahead and move forward. So parents, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please do not hesitate to call me, contact me at any hour. I will be there to answer. So after going through this packet, you take it home when you review it and things like that. You can go through the checklist. And like I said, if you have any questions, please feel free to call me. Again, thank you for coming to this meeting on the behalf of your children. I pray that this year will be a successful school year, and I pray that everyone succeed and be ready to move forward on to kindergarten. So thank you, and I wish everyone well.